Hey, what's up? Hello, y'all. It's your girl, Evolving Goddess. Welcome to my channel. You guys, if you're new for the first time, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. While you're here, you might as well go ahead and like and subscribe, okay? If you've been rocking with me, y'all already know that I love you guys, and thank you for your continued support. I do want to let you guys know that for the remaining of February, the remainder of February, I am doing readings for $15. So if you're interested in, please let me know, and we can go ahead and schedule that with you. Now, sorry. Oh my gosh, God, I'm sorry. So, in addition, if you are on social media, come rock with your girl. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Evolving Goddess 444. So let's go ahead and jump right in it, guys. Scorpio, this is your love reading, right? February 15th through the 22nd. What is it that you guys need to know about your love life, okay? Now, you guys know I always shuffle off camera, right? Just to make it go by a little bit faster. Right now, we do have reconciliation at the bottom of the deck, okay? But we'll see what comes out in your shuffle. We're going to take jumpers, and then we're going to speak to those messages. Right now, we also have honeymoon, okay? Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So, Spirit, can I please have, what did I say, 3 cards? Let's do 3 cards. We have 3 cards, please, for our Scorpios. Alright, guys, religious factors, okay? Really quick, I'm just going to show you guys. So, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path, okay? So that could be good or bad, right? You could be with somebody where there are some kind of religious differences, right? Spiritual differences, okay? And if you're able to cope, then that's great. But sometimes that can be a deal breaker, right? But this is about you kind of figuring out what works for you. So we'll take those and we'll leave it alone, all right? So express your love, okay? So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Children, all right? So children, your love life is being affected by children. Give your relationship a chance, okay? Work on your partnership, and let's see what the last one was. Oh, all right, calling in your soulmate, absolutely, guys, okay? So your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you two together. All right, so these two for sure. You could be giving it up to God right now, giving it up to Spirit, right? Giving up to your angels, calling in what it is that you want, calling in that perfect relationship, okay? Now, give your relationship a chance. Some of you guys could be in a relationship, right? Maybe there is a strong spiritual connection. Maybe you guys have children together, okay? And it's saying to there's a need to maybe work on your partnership, right? Maybe you want to work on the partnership for the kids, as long as it's happiness between you and your partner. But then also, I feel like I always kind of speak to with the children card that sometimes that could be your inner child too, okay? Express your love. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So for some of those that are in a relationship, if you are wanting to stay in your relationship, right, work on the partnership. If there's a strong spiritual connection, maybe you want to keep your family together, work on it, right? Only you will be able to know your it's funny, but this is at the top of the deck, right? And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. So, new passionate beginnings, right? So, put in the work, okay? And then the Hangman talks about kind of accepting things for what they are, right? Accepting things for what they are, seeing things from a different perspective, a higher level, so that you can kind of be able to allow things to unfold naturally, right? Not controlling the situation, seeing things clearly. This is a new perspective, right? Maybe you're going to be able to reevaluate something and change the way that you do something, okay? Maybe you're thinking, I want to go ahead and call in a relationship that comes directly from the divine, okay? But definitely I feel like there's a need to kind of change we're going to jump into the tarot, guys, because y'all know I can go on and on. But really, there's a need to maybe see something clearly. So 7 of Cups, guys, this is about possibly being in your head too much, right? Being confused, right? Too many options on the board, and then the options control you. But the real thing is you are in control of those options, right? You are in control of the board. So you are able to analyze things from a clear perspective and pick whatever option is best for you, okay? so that you can call in that perfect partner. If that means working on the relationship, that means manifesting, thinking about the positive, seeing the positive, okay? Now, don't be a fool, guys, right? Don't ignore something that needs to be addressed, but don't also focus on the negative so much so while you're wanting to make a change, right? If you want to have that good relationship, focus on the good parts of the relationship so that they continue to come in, right? Manifestation. You focus on what you want, guess what? It meets you halfway, and then your partnership will go somewhere, okay? But some of y'all, there's an ending to something, right? There's definitely an ending to something, but it's okay because there's a beginning, right? This is the happy card. So we'll get into the tarot to find out what's really going on, though. All right, Scorpio. So, Spirit, please, can I have 3 cards for our Scorpios, okay? Yeah, I feel like some of you guys are really, really kind of getting closer spiritually. Maybe getting into religion a little bit more, right? Like calling and partnering with the higher power to bring you a more, a better love, right? A more committed love, okay? The 10 of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, guys. So that does talk about stability, right? Solid foundations. That's the perfect house, the perfect relationship, you know, the perfect love. It's stable, it's long term, okay? And the Hangman made his appearance again, guys. So absolutely, this is about, you know, seeing things from a higher perspective, okay? Accepting things at what they are, right? And being able to allow things to unfold naturally, okay? So this is a matter of we talk about spirituality, we talk about religion, being still, okay? So that you can listen to that inner guidance, listen to what maybe the spirit, God, universe is trying to tell you about your scenario, okay? He can't make any moves, right? He's tied up. They're just unfolding naturally, but as that happens, the decisions that you need to make will become more clear, and then you'll be able to act on it, okay? Whether that means finding out what it is that you want, okay, so that you can call in that perfect partner, or, you know, hey, I have this relationship here, and I really love this. I love this person. I love him. I love her. We have children together. We have family. Like, it's not that bad, right? So maybe just kind of being able to see it from a different perspective, okay? Maybe I want to go ahead and show him my love. I want to show her my love. I want to work on this relationship, okay? The Queen of Swords. All right, so this is the discernment card. This talks about transformation as well, right? So this is somebody who has been through some things, right? And she has learned her lessons. Okay, she's going to move forward, but she's going to do it with caution. She's not going to immediately jump into anything because she's been through some things, right? She's learned from her mistakes, okay? She has evolved, right? She's evolved, she's changed. She once again has that sword in her hand. So she sees things clearly, and if it's not in her best interest, she's going to cut it immediately, right? Because you go through something, you learn something, you evolve, maybe you upgrade spiritually, or you get to a higher power, you know, in religion or whatever the case is. You don't want to backtrack, right? You start cutting stuff right away. Definitely there's been some kind of changes. Somebody is evolving, right? Somebody's becoming more aware of what it is that they want, okay? So this definitely could be you working on yourself, right? You working on yourself, working on that inner child, okay? Giving yourself a chance at love, right? I want this type of love, so I'm going to put in the work for myself, right? Absolutely. The Star card, guys, a lot of spirituality and religion going on. So you guys are maybe giving it up to a higher power to kind of help you along, okay? The Star card speaks to strength. It speaks to dreams, wishes, things coming true for you, right? Not giving up the faith, not giving up the hope, okay? So I definitely am feeling like you are kind of like, you're kind of being still, right? You're kind of chilling. You're kind of letting a higher power help you make the decisions in your life, okay? Yeah, staying balanced for sure. Two of Pentacles, this talks about juggling. This talks about balance, all right? So you could definitely be juggling a lot of things going on right now in your life, okay? Things could be changing, right? I'm going to say that with the Two of Pentacles, that talks about being grounded, okay? So if that means, you know, praying, church, meditating, going out in nature, but it also kind of gives you the opportunity to see clearly what it is that you need to do, what it is that you need to work on, okay? What it is that you want, right? Visualizing. Okay, now she has the crystals here. She's juggling, but it's life is a constant battle of juggling things, right? There's just not one thing that's going to happen in life. So there's going to be the need to make sure that you're able to handle any type of changes, keeping the faith, right? Knowing that you have the strength to move forward, to kind of visualize those wishes and those dreams to come into fruition, okay? But with the crystals here, I'm definitely feeling like there's a need. Like with all the swords, there's definitely a need for you kind of to see something as it is and be able to make decisions from there, right? And not giving up hope, not giving up faith. All right, Queen of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Swords. So some of you guys are maybe a little bit stuck, right? This is self-imposed fear though, right? This is thinking about worst case scenario. This is thinking about things being really bad because you don't want to face the real truth, right? That's what the Hangman says. Like this is a need to kind of face it head on. Look at the truth. Maybe see it from a higher perspective. But nonetheless, it's about seeing something differently, okay? So this is a matter of you kind of taking the mask off, right? And kind of looking at something so that you can plan your next move, right? Not letting your thoughts control you, because you could be thinking about something from 0 to 100, and really guys, it can be resolved right at 5. So this is really a matter for you to don't trap yourself, right? Don't trap yourself by ignoring something, right? This is definitely a need for you to kind of go within and address what it is that has you feeling in this type of energy, okay? If you're scared to work on a relationship, finding out why, right? If you're scared to be single, finding out why. Maybe there's some kind of inner child healing that needs to take place, okay? But nonetheless, I'm definitely feeling like there's a need to, we have 8 again on the board, so strength, right? Pulling out that inner strength to help you see clearly so you can move forward along your path. Knight of Pentacles, okay? The Star card is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles. So you might be, your dream might be for a romantic offer to come in, right? And so the Knight of Pentacles talks about practical and steady, right? Slow and steady wins the race. So if this is something that you are working on, just keeping the faith and knowing that the reason why it's taking so long to come in, right, is because it needs to be perfect, or there's no such thing as perfection, right? But at least it's going to be stable. At least it's going to be practical, okay? Yeah, paying attention to the details. Again, that goes to visualization, like really understanding what it is that you want to come into your life and actually visualizing it, okay? Putting in the work, right? The Knight of Pentacles, he puts in the work before he makes an offer. So there's definitely might be a need for you to kind of work on self a little bit, see things clearly so that you can call it in. But nonetheless, I do feel like, there's some kind of offer coming in for you guys, and it's going to be solid. It may mean for you though to also kind of move forward and put in the work for yourself and pay attention to the details as well. All right. So the Two of Swords is clarified by the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Swords, guys. So this is definitely this is about disappointment, right? This is about possibly being stabbed in the back, right? This is about knowing when to kind of cut your losses. So he is winning, right? But he had to stab her in the back to win. So this is about making decisions, not necessarily from your ego, okay? Or if you're needing to make a decision from your ego, just kind of making sure that you are not stabbing other people in the back, right? This is the right thing to do, a balanced decision, okay? Yeah, Five of Swords it normally talks about like nobody wins, nobody loses, okay? In this situation, it might have been a painful situation, right? There's the pain, but the win could be that you're setting yourself free, Okay. Um, let's just see here. For others of you, I'm gonna say because you were still, right, because you kind of accepted things that what they because you accepted things for what they were, right, because you put in the work and you resolved and transformed. I feel like your wishes and your dreams are coming true. Like you're getting a love offer, right? Something new is coming in, and I feel like it might be straight from the higher power, right? Something that you have been wanting, something you have been praying for. Okay. Now, for others of you, this is about a relationship maybe kind of resurfacing. And you might be scared, right? You might be scared because of all the things that you've been through. You might have been hurt in the past, okay? And it's like, you know what? I've changed. I don't want to go back to that. I don't really know how to proceed. I don't know how to move forward, right? But I feel like if you focus on the positive and put in the work, then that's exactly what you will get back in return, okay? Now, it's going to take time, right? It's going to take time, especially if there was some kind of deceit in the past. But it's going to be stable and it's well worth it as long as you keep the faith and keep the hope, okay? But this is also about seeing it from a different perspective. This is everybody's perspective, right? How can you guys heal together? How can you guys work on the relationship together? All right. Um, yeah, guys. So that's pretty much what I have for you guys, my Scorpios. Okay. So, like and subscribe to my channel, guys. You know, keep the faith, keep the hope, keep visualizing what it is that you want. Bring it into fruition. Okay. Um, coping with that inner child, right? Healing that inner child. Or if this is a relationship where you guys have children, you know, bringing the family maybe back together. All right. So, guys, yes, that is what I have for you guys. I won't go any further, but like and subscribe to my channel. Y'all know what to do. Talk to your girl. I talk back, y'all. Peace.